Hey guys, welcome back to Aaron in the Audience. This video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, which is exciting. This is an idea I actually got from my friend Emma and sort of her booktube and sort of other booktubers, which is a haul video, which is basically where you group together everything you have bought over the past month or so and share it with you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with a couple of things that I got in New York. I know that was in October, but I didn't buy much else that month just due to New York being, expensive and crazy. I just thought I would show you guys just before we begin. This is my sort of main Blu-ray and DVD area. So as we work our way down, we'll see we've got some books at the top. I've then got my musicals along with the cups that I got from the Broadway shows that I've seen. Then we work to box sets. So you'll see there's the Marvel Universe, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean. And then it's just a general mix of Blu-rays from there down. And then the bottom two shelves are just my DVDs. So these are the ones that I'm still in the process of moving from the DVD to the Blu-ray version. I do have another shelf which says there's overflow box sets, generally TV. So my Simpsons collection, Glee, my Lord of the Rings box sets that are in DVD, which I refuse to give up just because I love the boxes so much. And my Friends, which I don't watch too much now, it's on Netflix. So yeah, the first two things I'm going to show you actually are books. Unusual for me because I don't like reading, but I got a couple of books while I was in New York. I went with Emma, which you've probably seen in the past videos, and we went to a lot of bookstores. So the first book that I bought was actually on offer. It's a second-hand book, I think. Miss Peregrine's Home of Peculiar Children. This is a film which I've yet to see. I absolutely love the look of it. I think it's just right up my street in terms of sort of the fantasy darkness that it has. This book is kind of cool because it has sort of images and stuff throughout it, which is quite nice. I really like the cover as well. I feel like it sums up the film, the story well. I'm sorry. And the second one, was put that there. The second one that I got is just the first Game of Thrones book. And the reason I got this, I got that in the Strand. I got a big mark. The reason I got this book is I do have the box set of all the books, but I don't want to use them because I know once you've sort of creased the spine of the book, it's very hard to get them back into the case. And I had another copy of this. Sadly, it was in my bag, which was stolen about 6 months ago. So I bought another copy just so I could carry on reading. So we'll see how we go. And the next is some Game of Thrones goodies that I got. The bag I think is absolutely amazing. I got this at the HBO HQ in Manhattan in New York. So I went to have a look and got some glasses. So these have been used, so I'm just showing you them as their glasses. So as you can see, you've got the Targaryen house and the Stark house, and then they say Game of Thrones on the far side. I think these are stunning glasses. I love my themed kitchenware. I could probably do another whole video on everything I've got themed in my kitchen, but not at the moment. Yeah, on to this month. I have got some goodies, some Blu-rays, and some winter themed attire. I will start with the Blu-rays. So this one I would say is a fairly small haul for myself in terms of Blu-rays. I do have more coming, but they're not due until December. So you can see this pile represents films that I have on DVD, but I'm moving to Blu-ray, and this one is a new film. There's a lot more new Blu-rays coming out in December, so I imagine I'll get a lot more. So I'm just going to work my way through this pile. So I was just, these are all second hand, these ones, and I paid I think about £10 for all of them, so bargains. The first one is The Lovely Bones, directed by Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson is one of my favourite directors, and this film, I would say, is slightly different to anything else that you expect from him. Obviously, he's done Lord of the Rings, The Hobbits, King Kong, Mortal Engines coming out. Yeah, I've not seen this in a couple of years, so I do look forward to seeing it again. It does have a great cast, including Stanley Tucci, Mark Wahlberg. So yeah, I look forward to that. The next one is The Book Thief, which is a film based on a book about a girl who grows up in World War II. Yeah, World War II Germany. And I don't know if you guys know, during World War II, sort of the Nazis collected any art, books that didn't sort of conform to their agenda and burnt them all. So the basis of this film is she is a little girl and she used to sneak into this rich person's house and steal their books, so she had access to sort of art and media from elsewhere in the world. And you sort of follow her story and develop with her. I seen this at the cinema when it came out, and I really enjoyed it, so I would recommend it. Next up is Lincoln, which is played by Daniel Day-Lewis. I've not actually seen this. It was £1, and I was like, okay, I'll just get it. It was a winner of 2 Academy Awards, including Best Actor, so I feel like it'll be a fairly good standard film. Next one, Saving Mr. Banks, with Mary Poppins Returns coming out in December, which I'm super excited about. I thought this was £1.50, I think, in the shop. I would pick it up and give it another watch. I actually love Emma Thompson, and I've seen this at the cinema also when it came out, and it was very nice to sort of see a fictionalised version of the events which took place before Mary Poppins was released. Next one is I, Frankenstein. This one I know didn't get very good reviews, but it was £1 for a 3D, 2D DVD. I think I may be the only person left in the world that buys 3D Blu-rays, but I do, mostly because they want a couple more pounds than a normal Blu-ray, and it's nice to have. I still have a 3D TV. I've not actually seen this. I look forward to watching it. It seems like it's one of those bad action fantasy films that I enjoy. So we shall see. Next up is West Side Story. This one was £1. It does have a reprinted cover, as you can probably see. Anyone who knows me knows I am a massive musical theatre fan. I love musicals, I love musical films, and this was been on my list for a very long time to be changed from DVD to Blu-ray. So I seen this and was like, cannot just walk away from it, even without its official cover. If you've not seen West Side Story, I would recommend. It is a variation of the Romeo and Juliet story, so it is follows the formula in which a lot of these stories follow, just with music. What's not to like? Next up is Elf, and this was actually a side purchase with the purchase that I got from HMV, where you buy a Blu-ray. This one was £5 to add on. With Christmas time coming up, I was like, why not? I'll probably watch it. I've not seen it in a couple of years, but it was cheap and part of the festive collection, and it also came with a digital copy, which I seem to be moving more and more to. I still love my physical copies, which is why I buy physical copies. So it came with a digital copy, so I can watch it on the go, or on my Apple TV or anything if I can't be asked to put it in my disc, which is quite common. And then lastly but not least in the Blu-ray pile is the one I bought brand new, which was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Again, this was a 3D version, and the only reason I bought the 3D version of this is HMV didn't have any of the Blu-ray plus digital copies on their own, so the only way I could get a digital copy of this was to buy the 3D version. I'm not too annoyed because my Jurassic World and Jurassic Park are both 3D copies, so it's nice just to keep that collection sort of consistent. And that's that. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me know what films you guys have got this month. I'd love to hear in the comments. So next up is just a couple of festive things. So first I'm going to start off with some baubles that I got. And these are just from Home Bargains. These are for my Christmas tree. So I've got 2 Star Wars ones, which are adorable. This one has, I don't know if you can see, is a stormtrooper with a candy cane gun. Because why not? And the next one is Han, Luke, Leia and Chewbacca singing Christmas carols. Because what isn't more Christmassy than Star Wars characters singing Christmas carols? You open these up as well, and you do get some weird thing. I'm going to open this and see what it is, because I don't actually know. Oh, it's like a cookie. Not a good cookie, but there is a cookie. These were 49p each at Home Bargains. I also got an Olaf one because I'm a fan of Disney films, and Olaf is, of course, the bee's knees. Again, oh, this one's much harder to open. Another cookie thing. And last but not least, one of my favourite buys of the month, I actually only got this yesterday, is this amazing Christmas jumper. I mean, Christmas is my favourite time of year. Game of Thrones is one of my favourite TV shows. I also got a t-shirt last year, which I will show you in the next video, if I can find it. I hope I can, which is like Jon Snow one. But this was super cozy, and this is from Primark if you are looking. Yeah, I'm super excited to get this on because it is horrible outside. And there we have it. That is my November haul. I hope you have enjoyed. That sort of gives you insight to the sort of films I buy on a monthly basis. As I said, I do have a lot more coming from December, and I probably will get more gifted to me via Christmas because my friends and family know me so well. Last but not least, I am running a giveaway over on my Facebook page. I will leave the link down below. This is to receive a mystery digital film. I've not decided what the film is. I may choose it random. The draw will be before Christmas. So you will have a new film to watch. So to take part, just head over to my Facebook page, and also if you subscribed to my YouTube channel, you will get one extra entry. That was hard to say. This film will be redeemable on either iTunes, Google Play, or Flickster, depending on the film that I choose. Or if I have multiple films, I'll give the winner a choice of films. So please head over to my Facebook page just so you can be kept up to date about that. Perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in. I shall see you guys next time. Who knows what the next video will be? I've not quite decided yet, but